Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm currently sat in my living room today because my partner's upstairs doing my spare room and it's all exciting stuff. So I thought I would film for you my makeup brush collection. Now I've already previously done this video, I will link it in the description down below. But I thought I'd do this one every year, coming up to summertime-ish, could be whenever. So that you guys can see how much my makeup brush collection changes or how much it doesn't. And you'll understand why as I go through this. So I thought I'd start with my makeup brush holder. Now I currently have a Chanel makeup brush holder. I love it. It has compartments that are movable. You can swap them around. We have lips, eyes and face. But if your collection is a bit too big, you can always remove this and then fill it up anyway. So that is my makeup brush holder and I love it so much. So I'm going to run through two rubbish ones basically. These are just cheap brushes. There's nothing to them. They're just good for applying eyeshadow. I think these were in a set that cost me £1 for about 1 million brushes, but we're not going to talk about those. Also in my makeup brush holder is my eyelash curlers, so we're going to get rid of those very quickly. And on to it now. Okay, so I have two really cheap brushes. These are the e.l.f. brushes. I have an e.l.f. Smudge Eye Sponge, which I'm not gonna lie, isn't really a sponge, it's quite hard, especially around the eyes. And I also have a blending eye brush. Banging. Okay, and these are what these look like. Now these were off shopmissa.com and they were $1 each, so it's actually less than £1. So the next two brushes I have in my collection are both Urban Decay. Oh, I got it here. Can't get it. I have one from the Naked 3 palette, which is the pinky goldy colory palette, and I also have the Naked Smoky. I got it. So these are the two brushes I also have in my collection. I don't keep these in the makeup palettes. I just basically keep these in my makeup brush because I find I don't use my Urban Decay every day, but these are extremely good brushes. I definitely prefer the bigger ends of both of them. I don't really like this end on the Naked 3 palette. I don't really use that one, but I do use the really small end of the Naked Smoky. There we go. I love the small end and the fluffy end. It's this little tiny end on the Naked 3 palette that I don't really like, but it doesn't matter, so I love those. I really love those. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did clean these makeup brushes yesterday because I was gonna film this video yesterday, but no, I'm drilling. I just didn't get round to doing it. So I have obviously done my face this morning, so they have been used, but only used once. So I do have this lovely little tool. Now this tool is the Duo Lash. It's the Duo Lash Comb and Brow Brush. I have them all written down, it's alright. And this is how it comes. And of course, it folds away. Now I love this. I use this side if I've ever got some really clumpy mascara. Which else did I play? This video is never going to happen. Oh my god. So I use it, you know, I've got some really clumpy mascara to pull that out. And I love this for brushing my eyebrows. I think it's a really nice brush. I do want one of the spoolies or whatever they're called. I don't know. I did have one, but I lost it. And I think I lost it actually before I filmed my first video. So the next two brushes in my collection, I have two angled brushes. I have the 208 and the 266. Now the 208 is an angled brow brush and the 266 is a small angled brush. And these are what they look like. These are tiny, absolutely diddy. Now I use the 266 for my brows. It's thick enough to fill them in really well. But it's also very thin enough and very precise that you can get into.
And my daddy noisy.
I know your daddy's noisy. You're noisy too. Love you. Yeah, I use that for my brows, and the small angled brush I actually use for my eyeliner. Now, if you struggle with eyeliner, which I have for years, my camera's focusing on my pic. There we go. So I can see a little on my camera. It's got a square box around your face. and it was focusing on my pig. But yeah, and the small one, if you get like the Maybelline gel and you dip your brush in, if you just pull and wipe, it gives you that perfect crisp line. So that's what I use that for. This video is going to be so long. I'm already on 7 minutes and I've not even got through any of these things, and I need to edit it down. I've got noises everywhere today, but it's okay because my spare room, or Shauna's room as we need to call it, is getting done. So the next brush in my collection is the lip brush. It's the number 316, and it is the one that looks like this. I know they do two. They did a retractable one, and you can just pop it away. And this is a great idea for travel if you have a lip palette. Now I used to have lip palettes, and then I kind of went off the idea of the lip palettes. They're great for travel, but they're not good for an everyday thing, because if you want to take a lipstick with you, if you want to wear one, you have to carry the whole palette. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't really use this that often. I only tend to use this one when I'm doing red lipsticks to get that real crisp line. But other than that, I feel really guilty because I don't really use it often enough. It's looking bent, actually. So I have another eye brush to show you guys, and this is of course the MAC 217. I love this brush. I'm going to treat myself hopefully in the next few months to another one because I love it that much. And the only thing I'm going to say is the colour of the bristles. Now this has been washed, and I've only used this to blend this morning, and it's so dirty. Now the only problem with this 217 brush is obviously the fact that brush bristles dyed, but I do know people that if you do dye your hair brown, I don't, this is my natural colour, people do dye the bristles in the MAC brushes, because they look so much better in brown or black because they don't tend to stain, which is actually a really good idea. So if you've got a massive makeup collection and you hate the fact all your brushes are stained, you could dye them all. But I do need another one of these in my life. So on to face brushes now. So, these, I know I'm going to show you these two now because I know these two are in the previous video. Now I have the MAC 130 and the MAC 187 brush. Now these are, let me read. This is the short duo fibre brush, and this is just the duo fibre brush. So this is what they look like. Bear in mind I've used them only once. This is what they look like. They are beautiful. I use this one for applying my foundation. It just buffs into your skin amazingly, and I tell you what else I use it for. Have you ever woke up one of those mornings and you've done your blusher and then 20 minutes later you're like, oh my god, how much blush have I got? If you just wipe over your blusher, it kind of buffs it and blends it all out, and it's beautiful. So I do love this brush. This brush has got me out of more makeup mishaps, and it is amazing for applying foundation. And this little one I use for doing all my, I use it for doing all my concealers. Hello. Excuse the wild hair and the dirty face. It is very early in the morning, and she just wants to look at herself in the viewfinder. So I use this to buff out all my concealers around my face, to do all my concealer under my eye area, everything like that. I next have the 184. Now I believe this was just called a fan brush, and I can't actually find it on the website anymore. And this set me back around, I want to say £18, but I'm not 100% sure, like it may have been 20. If you love highlighting, this is the brush for you. Now I don't think they do it anymore, I do apologise for that, and I know this is quite new into my collection, but it is so good. Just to go down the bridge of your nose, on your eyes, straight, oh, I love it so much. That was definitely a new brush for this year, I do know that much. So 2 brushes left to show you. I have the 168, and this is classed as an angled contour brush. I do not use it for that reason. This is what it looks like. This is another one that could do with being brown or black. I use this for blush. It is perfect size. You can swap the angle around on it, so you can have it quite thick, thin, whatever you want. It is an amazing, amazing brush. I don't use it for contouring. I think it's too thick for contouring, but that's what it says it is, but I do not use it for that. I use it for blush. And the last brush I have to show you guys today is the MAC 150, and it is just a large powder blush. This is what it looks like, and I just use this for setting my makeup by putting a bit of powder on top of my foundation. I use it to put a little bit of bronzer around my face, to brighten up my cheeks and my face and make sure I don't look pale. But other than that, that is all I use it for, and I absolutely love this brush. Now, all these brushes are ridiculously expensive. I have linked them all in the description down below, so you can actually go onto the MAC website if you want and have a look at them. But they are worth the money because they are still lasting. So as I said, I will do this video again next year and you'll see what's disappeared out of my collection or what I've added to my collection. I don't have many brushes. They are all expensive brushes, well, apart from two. They're all expensive brushes and I love them so much. I take care of them, I wash them, I look after them, and I think it's okay if you want to spend a lot of money on some makeup brushes as long as you take care of them. Because you buy some cheap brushes and then you end up changing them quite often. But that's my makeup collection update up to date for 2016. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Take care, I'll see you all soon, and bye bye.